What's the definition of your blue-collar American dream? See, when I was growing up, my uncle had a really big company. He had a high-fence game ranch. He had all the nice cars, all the big houses, and I knew that was something that I wanted for myself. And I'm here at my dad's ranch. We invited a group of contractors here for a Super Bowl party. My SkyDiamonds elite brothers, they came here for an experience, for peer accountability, and to collaborate, to dominate. Let me tell you, this is one of the best weeks of my life. We had the International Roofing Expo in Dallas, Texas, and it was one of the best expos I've ever seen. More turnout, more people, and more growth in a good economy. You see technology changing in the roofing business. You see that the world's becoming a smaller place, and that there is a new consensus that we are a rising tide and that we raise all ships supporting each other. And so here at this Gratitude Ranch, I'm grateful for the opportunity to be a leader in this movement, because I started off as a disorganized, ADD young kid that partied too much, that fell on my face many times. Some of my friends came in and trained in the system, and they started their own companies and left me humbled, wondering if I was ever gonna find a way to duplicate the success of others in my family. Let me tell you one thing, the biggest separator between the good and the great is the ability to change your environment and put yourself around other people who are getting the results that you want. It's the biggest thing that's different about the SkyDiamonds Elite. We're getting the most growth, we're providing the most results, and the testimonies you see out here for these other programs, they're nothing like what's happening inside this movement. I'm so proud of the people inside of the program. One of our leaders, Josh Jergy, he grew his company from $16 million to $30 million. He brought his team down here. If you're a smaller contractor and you're learning from a guy like Josh, you want to implement this hybrid system where you're trying to get financing on all the roofs that you get denied by the insurance company, and the best lessons are caught, not taught. And so at the mastermind, the ability for you to pick other successful contractors' brains and not only implement what really separates us, going after the biggest jobs in the market, high-end residential, commercial roofs, that adds more profit off of less jobs. Figuring out how to digitally duplicate yourself in your online training process increases your closing percentage. Using Facebook and Instagram to build sales teams. See, no one else can teach you this. They're talking about going and placing ads on ZipRecruiter or on Indeed, and that doesn't work. What you have to do is you have to build a brand that attracts top talent. And we have a solution that's working better than anything else in the roofing industry, and I want to say, I'm proud to be a part of it. We're here at Dallas-Fort Worth, the center of the roofing movement. We can call this Roofing Mecca. And at the International Roofing Expo, I unleashed my book, my masterpiece. I've been working on it for 4 months, synthesized my information for building winning sales teams, and it was a hot commodity. We were selling these books for $50 a book. They were flying off the shelves, and I was getting reports back from people, man, thank you so much, this book's already changed me. And I want to tell you, if you want a copy of my book, I want to put it in your hands, and I want to put it in your hands, and I only want to charge you the cost of shipping. So listen here, the guys that got the first edition, they were able to actually access one of the best values. See, I met my grandpa. He had his 92-year-old day, with Destiny. We all have that day. And, it was a somber week over the last 2 weeks with, one of the legends in basketball passing away. And it just makes you think, it's like Kobe Bryant says, don't rest in the middle, rest at the end. And if you're in the middle of a fight for your life, look, have faith, keep pushing forward. Surround yourself with people who have the results that you want, and don't give up before the miracle happens. Because I was looking at people at the International Roofing Expo. They were coming up to me telling me how the videos helped them sell more jobs, how just spending more time with me digitally has improved their quality of life. And I'm gonna say, you can be creating the same content, you could be creating the leads, creating the recruits, creating the movement inside of your company. All you have to do is surround yourself with people that are doing the same things that you see that's working in the marketplace. And I'm gonna say, the movers and shakers in this business, they care about raising the status of the blue-collar entrepreneur. They care about building wealth for contractors. I'm gonna tell you, drugs and alcohol take more away from roofing contractors, from contractors, than anything else. My mom, she's a counselor. We were just talking about, a contribution back to the roofing industry. And, my uncle passed away, and it was a sad day because he'd struggled throughout his life and was sober and clean for 25 years. I just had a young man, 27 years old. he overdosed on drugs and passed away, and I just don't want that to happen to any other contractor. So here at the Gratitude Ranch, one of my mom's purposes was to have, you know, sort of like horse therapy with these llamas. And so we are gonna start a suicide and drugs and alcohol hotline for roofing contractors. My mom and some of the different people inside of the SkyDiamonds Elite that have sobriety are gonna create a course that can help you get through maybe your toughest moments, because when the bills pile up over the winter, when the stress of growth, because dude, you cannot grow without stress. You cannot grow without almost breaking your company. Sometimes it breaks your soul, it breaks your spirit. And I don't want you to quit, because God has your favor, man. As long as you believe in your mission, as long as you have that faith in the people and you invest back into your people, it will always come back to you. And so we wanted to have a 24/7 drugs and alcohol suicide hotline that's ran by licensed counselors. My mom has 5 licensed counselors, and so we're providing this completely free of charge to the roofing industry. This movement is about protecting our way of life, building real freedom for blue collars, and raising the status of roofing contractors and contractors everywhere. And I want to say there was big gains in the movement this week, and you know, we're going to be getting together here coming up in Texas, and at one of my favorite places. We're going to have a retreat at the Brazos Ski Ranch in Waco. And here at the ski ranch, there's man-made surf park, there's a place to do wakeboarding, there's the longest lazy river, and one of the coolest slides that launches you up in the air. And we're gonna have another Texas mastermind, because Texas is the heartbeat of the roofing industry. We're coming back here for our summer retreat, so stay tuned for the movement. I'm honored to have your support for following me. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. You inspire me to be the best version of myself. And really, I want to say, like, if we've done anything to help you out, share the content, share the movement, get close to the brotherhood that's getting the most growth results in roofing. And I can't wait to see what 2020 results look like for you. So thanks for the support. We'll see you inside.